Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Icel, and welcome to a special video showcasing the gear I'm going to take to EGX Rezzed next week. If you watch the latest episodes of the Frostcast, you know all about it, so I'm going to jump right in. The most important thing in my gear bag is this camera, the Panasonic Lumix FZ200. It is a hybrid camera, meaning that it doesn't have a replaceable lens, but beside that it has entire feature set of normal DSLRs. It has times 24 zoom, which keeps at f2.8 the whole long of the zoom, and it's a very good camera in my opinion. It has this swivel screen which you can use to film yourself, which I do in some of my videos. Plenty of other options. Before that, last year actually, when I was at the QVadis game developer conference in Berlin, I had a smaller camera, Canon IS-160, I think, which is a point-and-shoot camera, which I started with. I'm not yet a professional in this, so I'm buying on the cheap side. And the problems I had with that camera, while the quality was exceptional, was that it was quite slow and it used a lot of batteries. It didn't have a rechargeable battery, but used AA's. I needed like 16 batteries for a 5 days trip to Berlin. So once I got back, I bought this baby and I'm very satisfied with it. I have attached here this little thing which goes with this strap. This is the Fotospeed F1, and this has the quick release plate. I looked at a lot of different straps to choose which one I wanted. A lot of people use Black Rapid straps. A lot of people have them. They are very popular, but all the reviews say they are not very good comparing to some of the competition. Also have a friend who is professional photographer, and she bought a Black Rapid. She went to an event. During the event, the connection to the camera just snapped and the camera would have fallen off, which is quite a bit of a problem. So this connection here with the quick release seems a lot more durable. Part of the reason I chose this, and it also have this security little strap which you connect, and then even if for some reason the quick release get released while you're shooting, this thing will keep it connected. Beside that, it has this big padded shoulder area, which I like very much because, as you know, I'm a big guy. This sits very comfortably on my shoulder. Took the strap to a test drive at the work conference about a month ago. It was very, very good to carry around most of the day, about 6 hours. It also has this security strap that is connected below the armpit. I find it uncomfortable because, frankly, the strap isn't made to my size. I'm too big for it, so this makes me uncomfortable. And also, if I connect security strap or whatever they call it, the camera, instead of sitting at the hip, it goes up. And on my body size, it's uncomfortable, so I don't use it. But other than that, excellent product. I wanted to buy a brand called Carry Speed, but they are no longer operational, and so whatever stock is left, that's it. They are not making more Carry Speed strap. So I tried a couple of stores which said they had it, but in the end they didn't. Moving on to the next thing, also for the camera is this little thing. It is the Rode VMGO. It is a very simple shotgun microphone, goes on the attach of the camera and locks that way. This camera has a 2.5 stereo connection and the mic itself has a 3.5 normal, so I had to find this little adapter, which wasn't easy to find actually, at least in my area. It's connected, it doesn't require any additional power, it just works. I tried it with a couple of my videos, the quality is excellent. It is a very good purchase. The other thing I considered purchasing to use for an audio recorder with the camera is the Zoom H1, which is about the same price, a bit more expensive for the words, about $100, but not by much. It is a standalone audio recorder which can also be connected to the camera if you want. It has this XY microphone setup. It comes highly recommended. Advantage of having a separate audio device is that I can use it without the camera. I can go and interview people and stuff like that, but in the end, most of the work I do is with the camera itself, and I wanted something that will be as easy to use as possible, so I chose the Rode. Next, we have this thing in the case. It is a Mefoto DayTrip compact tripod. I discovered the Mefoto tripod from a YouTube video like this one. I was hooked immediately. I went and looked over all their models, and I decided I needed a small tripod to take in my travel bag. My full-size tripod is sitting in front of me holding the camera I use, and this is the one that is going to go on the trip. When it's folded, it's about 20 centimeters in height. It's a very small thing, as you can see. It's not even as long as my laptop. I'm going to use it for the hotel to film vlogs and maybe shoot some things in the convention. It's mainly there so that I can hold my camera when I need to film myself. So high quality. I was amazed when I got it. Well, I knew it was supposed to be this high quality, but I couldn't imagine. The head is this ball mount head, which can go all sides, also go on the side if you want portrait shots. And the plate itself is a Swiss arc type plate, which you can take out and put here if you have this side of Swiss arc head. But this thing in the camera, the quick release from the stock, while it is suitable for a Swiss arc, it's too big for the tripod, so that's unfortunate. But it also has a place for a regular tripod screw, so I can put it that way. Very convenient. Next up in the filming department is this little thing. It's the camera, which I don't remember the model of. But I will put the model in the description. Everything you see here will be in the description. I also have an Amazon list with all my gear, not just the thing I'm going with on the trip, but everything I have. This thing I bought 2.5 years ago, I think, because I started going to conventions in Israel recording lectures. But I started doing it with my cell phone, which ran out of battery a lot. So I needed something that will take decent 720p video and will have a longer battery life. Not only this has about an hour and a half of battery life for continuous filming, it also can be charged while you film. So you don't need to take the battery out for charging. You can just plug in the charger and this keep going. So I'm going to a conference. I put the camera on the tripod. I find the place with a wall socket. I plug it in, and I can go through all of the day's lectures without touching the camera. It's wonderful. Most of the videos filmed with this are on my Hebrew channel, so if you want to see quality, you need to go there. I'll put a link. I don't know, I'm not sure yet if I'm taking this, because the FZ200 can take a lot better quality video than this, but of course a camera like this can only shoot about 30 minutes of video, where this can shoot how long you want. So I'm still on the fence about that. Let's move to miscellaneous and computing stuff. This thing is my business card holder from Moo.com. Got them 1.5 years ago. Still has a lot of them because I don't give many of them. It's nice. I like the quality. I like that it came with this little holder. There is a place here to put the business cards of people you meet. And the specific set I got, it's particularly nice because the backs are all in different patterns. So I like that very much. I also choose to do a portrait business card because it was unique at the time. Now everyone does it. So that's that. Next up, those are the earphones rather, I usually use. They are the Jabra Rocks Bluetooth wireless headphones. Normally they have this extra silicone thing that locks this in your head, but they tend to fall off, so I don't use them. Even without it, it's still an excellent quality of headphones, earphones. I used to have much larger over the year wireless sets, but I felt that I use this mainly for travel. Each morning when I go to work, I ride a bus, so I use it a lot, and I wanted something that will be much of low profile, that won't get as much in the way, and those are it. They have quite good battery life, about, I will say, 4 to 5 hours of continuous listening, and they charge up in an hour or less, which is quite good. They also have these magnets which you can stick to whatever you like, and if you stick them together, when you pull them apart, they will exit standby mode and become turned on. The problem with this that they don't turn off again if you stick them back together again. So I didn't know that when I got them, and I ended up using all the charge on the battery, which kind of sucked. Mobile compact hard drive. This is the Seagate expansion portable drive. It is a 1 terabyte hard drive, USB 3. Nothing fancy about it. It's just tiny, easy to use. I keep all of my production files here, video and audio, and so this goes with me to transfer files from the camera. Kindle, again, nothing fancy, best e-reader around, I think. Lately I am subscribed to a service called BookBob, which sends me deals for any electronic bookstore you want, Amazon in my case, and each day there is at least 2 to 3 free books, completely free. So I got like 20 books in the last 2 weeks on this thing. The problem is I don't have a lot of time to read, but maybe on the trip, on the plane over, on the plane back, or in the hotel at night, maybe I will find time to do some more reading. Something which I use a lot lately is this thing. It's the Nexus 7 tablet. I can't recommend this enough, really. When I first got it, I didn't have the chance to use it a lot because I mainly use my mobile phone, a Nexus 4, but the Nexus 4 got destroyed about a month and a half ago, so I don't currently have a proper flagship phone, which will get remedied soon. Stay tuned. So I used a lot the Nexus. I sit in my living room, my computer is over there, I want to check Facebook, I want to play games, anything. Very, very convenient. I love the form factor. I can hold it like this in one hand. I keep it locked to portrait mode so it won't switch sides on me. Really can't press enough how I love this thing. Also, I created a folder called London 2015 with all the apps I need for the trip. So I have my flight information here. I have the Eventbrite tickets for the conference. I have the hotel information. I have taxi services. I have City Mapper for the London complex public transport system. Everything I need is right here, and I hope it will get plenty of use over there. The big boy over here is a Lenovo U330. It's an Ultrabook. It has i5 Ivy Bridge processor, 4 GB of RAM. IdeaPad, it's called an IdeaPad. IdeaPad U330. 310, sorry. Everything for 2 years, I think, and the 330 is more advanced model. So this is the 310. It's not my main working computer. I have a proper desktop over there, but it's my portable computing device. It does everything I want. It runs things like Photoshop just fine, not amazingly. It doesn't have a graphic processor, so it's limited in that capacity, but other than that, it does everything just fine. I'm taking it to the trip. I'm going to use it to upload all the images and videos and whatnot when I'm there. It's accompanied by this little Nano, I think, whatever it is called. This mouse is like 5 years old or 6 years old. I don't think they make it anymore. It's still going. Battery consumption is very low. I needed to replace the two AA batteries twice in its lifetime. It comes with this little receiver, and when you put it back in, it turns the mouse off. So this is what I use instead of using the trackpad, because when I need to do proper work, trackpad isn't the best solution for that. I think this is everything. I have more gear here, but it's not going with me, so I'm not going to talk about it at the moment. The video is filmed on a Logitech P920 or 920C, whatever they call it. Obviously, usually I film with the camera, but since I wanted to show you the camera and the microphone, I couldn't use it for filming. So this is it. I'm leaving on Monday and look forward to more updates. Bye!